All right. Hey, folks. Welcome to the Improvatars live at the Highbrow Theater. I am your host, Calmander. Um, I had to consult my notes quick to make sure what my name was. Sorry. Um,
You okay?
yeah, so we do improv games. It's sort of like Whose Line Is It Anyway? If you've ever seen that. If you haven't seen Whose Line Is It Anyway, um, I suggest you go watch that and then come back when the show is done and watch it on YouTube. Um, No, I'm just kidding. You should stay here for this because it's live. It's the best type of entertainment you can watch freely in VR chat. All right. So, what I'm going to do is, just remember, 18 plus show. Um, I'm I'm watching you, hot dog and disco up there, um, just to make sure there's no shenanigans. All right. Well, let's get our performers out here so that I can stop being stupid. First up, let's get out Stevie. Stevie, come on out.
Если вы думаете, что я сейчас размышляю о чем-то важном для сюжета, то вы сильно ошибаетесь.
Good evening, comrade.
How you doing, Cal?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling really good about the votes that I cast in last week's election.
Oh no.
I am so happy that we are going to have another 6 years of our dear leader, Mr. P. How about you?
I'm now in exactly the wrong mood to do funny game.
Oh no.
I am so uncomfortable. And this is a pit of my own making.
You shouldn't say that about yourself.
Way to start off the show, you and I.
Jeez, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Totalitarianism always gets me in the mood to do improv. I don't know.
Yeah,
about you?
Starship Troopers, Hell Divers 2. Let's do this shit.
He's gonna call me up. If I don't
Stevie, what else do you do? If you would please tell us in the metaverse.
I also do Improv Night with Stevie and Show every Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we play improv games with audience members. And we alternate between VR chat and banter. There's a banter week. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Just to be clear, when he says Stevie and Show, he means Shoseki. Show is another person. It's not like the Stevie Show.
Oh, that's actually it's a really good point to make, actually. I should probably start saying that. Once we shorten it, I didn't think about that.
I actually just heard it now when you said it. I was like, huh, that kind of sounds like the Stevie Show when you say it that way. Like that.
Yeah, we're going to think about that. Also, we have other people who are coming up here eventually.
Yeah. But we can get to them later. Stevie, what do you like to do? No, I'm just kidding. All right, next up, we've got our very lovely Momulan Warbird, Zarnia.
Hello, I am your Momulan Warbird. Yeah, I'm Zarnia, and I'm higher than a velvet fucking saddle on top of a woolly mammoth that was resuscitated from prehistoric times.
I am happy for you. I'm also partaking tonight. It's a good night.
Yeah, that wasn't just lettuce you were eating earlier. It was the devil's lettuce.
You guys are like, oh gosh, I couldn't tell, Cal.
What big ears you have.
I'm choking on my lettuce.
Shoot. Zarnia, do you have anything else that you want to plug while you're up here, aside from Sherry?
Hang on. What? Oh, you know what? I have been I'm still playing Grand Theft Auto, but I joined a local improv club where I live. So I may have updates on stuff coming up. It's been really fun. We're going to meet once a month, and so and there's a lot of it's at the local library, so it's all ages, so there's a lot of different ages, and and it's very interesting. And hopefully, it's going to get me more involved in my local community again.
That's
So
super
that's
awesome.
my
I wish
goal.
I lived closer, and then I'd totally book it down to that library and hang out with you.
I
Right?
straight up thought you
But
meant
that
an
sounds like
improv
a
club in Grand Theft Auto. That's what I thought you were about to say. I don't know
No,
if that would work.
everything I do in Grand Theft Auto is completely calculated. There is nothing improvisational at all.
You plan out the start of the session when you fire up your computer.
That's right. And then I hire my crew, and then I send them on duties, and they restock my cocaine lab. Yeah, it's fan.
I think I
Mhm.
smell an Improvatars special episode in Grand Theft Auto coming up. That just sounds like a great
The
idea.
Star Trek edition. Oh wait, what? Grand Theft Auto. They take the never mind. Don't get me started. Nope, not gonna do it.
All right. Next up, but certainly not second to next up, is Disco Jesus. Disco, come on out.
Disco,
Woo!
Jesus.
Oh fuck!
Dedushka? Babushka? Wait, are we still trying to get on all the lists for speaking as much Russian as we can?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
only
I
know
was
the one
trying to
sentence.
make. Yeah.
Babushka. I know that one.
Babushka?
I know some Yiddish.
Dedushka?
I'm a big old Meshuggah.
Do Svidania, NSA.
Oh, we're just stalling for time until we get
Something
to our
like
next
that.
performer. Disco, what else do you do in the VR worlds?
Your mom. No, now that we got that out of the way, I DJ at least once a week here in the metaverse. Usually you can find me DJing Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern at the Brainwash, just before the open mic hosted by Failed to Render. Come to all the Failed to Render shows every weekday night in either VR chat or in Horizon Worlds at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Very amazing. Yeah. Yeah, super awesome. I went to the Kmart episode. You know, it's so funny. Like, I actually worked at a Kmart when I was 16, and I worked in the K Cafe, and I wore a chef's hat every day to work, and I was fired on Christmas Eve because me and the
Oh.
manager did not get along at all. We hated
Holy
each other.
fuck!
But hey, it taught me
So
not to
wait.
care about work.
So you wore a white hat at the
I did.
KK.
It sounded blunt,
So
not
who-
pointy.
So who's our next performer, Cal?
Just remember, folks, this was pre-Soviet era. This was not. No, I'm just kidding.
This episode.
Yeah.
Dare we say antebellum?
We're talking Lenin times right now. No. So last performer out here is Doge. Doge, come on out.
Woo! Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm El Hombre de Doge. I'm a former adult film star, if you can believe it or not. Though you might better recognize me as Clarence Buttlicker in RoboCop.
I liked you better in Sperminator.
That was a good one too.
All right. Well, hey, just because the audience has been completely silent up till now, can you just give me like some emojis or claps or laps for the performers for coming out tonight? They always put
Welcome to
in
the
so much work
Improvatars
to this show.
podcast. We work
Yeah.
really hard on
I
putting this
can-
together.
I can
guys
give you the
remember
clap
the,
waiter if you want.
You remember that tagline? Throw that tagline from Sperminator. On your
Oh,
back.
what was that? Oh man, I'm trying to
Your
think of another one on the
clothes
spot, but I can't get. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, I could
Come
think
with
about
me
that all
if
night.
you want to.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Well, folks, you know what? I did promise you that we were going to play improv games. I didn't tell you it was going to be after 20 minutes of talking, but here we are now.
Hey,
So we roped
you asked all of them what they do on VR. You never asked me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doge. We're going to get into our first game here. I'm sorry, Doge. What else do you do
It's 5
at 5
o'clock
o'clock on
somewhere.
Thursday?
Well, you can find me at the Midnight Rooftop Monday to Friday, and I will sell you ERP sessions for 50 Robux.
They are worth every penny.
Yeah, there you go. That's all. That's all I got.
I'm
Really?
just happy that last time we
No,
did
really,
that
there's
you
not
accepted
something
my
on
cod
Thursday nights
pieces.
that there's nothing.
There's
good on Thursday
absolutely
nights?
nothing.
Oh yes.
It's like a couple hours before.
Thursday nights is buy one get one free.
Oh my word!
Uh,
Right.
All right. Well, hey, like I said, we do have some improv games here. I'm going to show the
What?
screen to the audience there. Just remember, folks, we're giving away Quest 3 at 1,000 subscribers. I've turned off
What?
the ability to subscribe so that I can save up money for that, but no. Just kidding. No, but go check it out. We've got people on the YouTube. We've got all of our previous shows there. I do some like weird tutorials and other goofy stuff.
Is
on
that
there,
what
but
you call
for the
them?
most part, yeah.
Legally,
My-
you have to call them tutorials, right?
Well,
For
the
them to
only
be
thing
up
I
on
wear is a
educational
tutu, and
purposes.
so
For
I call them
educational purposes, yeah.
I call them tutorials, but yeah, they're pretty fun. So, yeah, let's get our first game up here. It's called I'd Buy That for $1. One performer turns their volume off while we get a secret prompt from the audience of something for them to sell. The other three performers ask leading questions to give the seller hints as to what they could possibly be selling. There you go. So, excuse me. Disco, I think I'm going to have you selling this item today. If you would like to
All
go
right.
to the podium and deafen yourself. The other three performers are going to go over to the tie-dye couch and await further instructions. And audience, all I need from you is just a sorry, I'm trying to find my wide shot. What the heck is that? Oh, there it is. So all I need from the audience is just a suggestion for something unlikely to be sold for $1. Okay, so it's something maybe Russian stacking dolls. Yeah. All right, an eggshell.
Just a tip.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Any other suggestions out there? Puzzler?
I like that.
All right.
What?
Yeah, I
didn't
like
hear
that
it.
too.
wait,
So it's
can you
a-
repeat that
it's-
just one more.
It's a
It's a
Tootsie
Tootsie
Roll
Pop.
pop, but the candy's been eaten, and it's just a chewy, gooey thing
So
on the center.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Basically a half-sucked, half-sucked sucker. All right.
Can I hear you now?
Yes. I performed the miracle of healing your ears. So now you can hear again. So we've got a secret prompt for you.
Okay.
And the other performers are going to ask you leading questions to try and get you onto the regular answer. You know what you're doing. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, I am honored to be speaking again here, doing the He Float, She Bloat keynote here at the You Tell It, I Sell It Expo here at the Underground Sun Casino and Convenience Store. I'm here to sell you the next greatest thing that you guys are never going to want to buy again. So it looks like I've got some questions here from the panel. So let's start on the far end. Yeah, you in the dark shirt.
Hi, yes, this is Doge with the FDA. First of all, how are you making these sanitary?
First of all, so just for legal reasons, we need to establish that you're not a Fed. That's correct. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We can work with that. So we're making these using patent pending and garment rending opportunities that we are giving to lots of people in lots of places. We're trying to make lots of jobs for people who need them, and that's how we're doing that. Yeah. In the middle. Let's just keep things moving on down the line.
How many of these were we supposed to make again? Because I'm not sure how much I got left in me.
Well, according to my production engineering staff, we're looking to make approximately 250 per person per shift. So it sounds very much like you need to kind of buck up and get back to it. Maybe get yourself a sports drink, or some candy, and yeah, you should be able to get going.
I have about 4 at once right now.
Okay. In the dress right there.
Hi, my name is Patty, and I love to go to the candy store, but I feel like this is just, I don't know, like slobber on the chewy fun stuff. Like, why are they slobbering? I want to know, this is for my school newspaper, and I want to know, like, are you paying people to slobber?
I mean, good slobber is definitely worth its weight in currency of your choice, and so yes, in fact, if we're going to be harvesting bodily fluids from people, particularly which contains other materials that we could possibly leverage down the road, we definitely want to make sure that people are at least nominally compensated for their efforts. Down on the end again. I noticed you had to step away. I'm glad you're back.
Yes, sorry. Tell me a little bit more about yourself and your efforts here. Did you just get impatient trying to get to the center, or what's the thought process behind these?
Well, it started with an idea that was presented in a movie many years ago, and it's really just a testament to our dedication and our willingness to go above and beyond to achieve the goals that we set for ourselves, and we hope to be an inspiration for people all around the world. Is there any more questions? Yeah, in the middle. Yeah.
So, sorry. So the job's been going okay. I like the taste of chocolate, but the other part, the past week or so, I've been having to pee really often at this job, and I'm really starting to get concerned. Do you guys get pay for my insurance? Because I haven't really received any paperwork on that.
Well, first of all, that's probably not chocolate. Second of all, for legal purposes, that is probably not a UTI that's causing that. So definitely, we'll definitely make sure that we remove all of the stock of cranberry juice from the commissary to make sure that, it's potentially an allergen sort of thing. People apparently have, weird things about fruit. I don't understand, but whatever. Okay. But you know what? You should take that up with your local management, and they'll get you sorted. Yes, and yes, the closest one up here in the pastels. Yes.
Yeah, it's me again. And so this is the slobber that I think I'm talking about. But now I'm a little bit more concerned. So about your employees, do they get what if they get sores in their mouths? Or and also are they stuck with just the chocolate flavor? Aren't there isn't there grape, orange, cherry? Why can't they have a variety? I get a variety when I go.
Well, I'm glad that you have chosen to embrace diversity in your life. We've chosen to be a little bit more specialized, in what we've got going on. So we want to make sure that we are experts in this area. Perhaps in the future we might get a little bit bored, get a wild hair, and change something around. But speaking to the hypothetical medical issues that you may have, just like any business, we try to work with our employees at the beginning of the day to do stretches and hydrations and affirmations and whatever else to make sure that doesn't happen, so you don't have to worry about all of that. Moving on anyway, down on the end, yes.
It says here in your pamphlet that your target demographic is people named Mr. Owl. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, that's a name, right? I mean, names are for people. So if we're naming people, then clearly we're talking about somebody. Moving on, in the middle.
So do you guys think you can try it with like other kinds of...
Well, I believe I've already answered that question. Like I said, we're looking to specialize in one particular area and become experts. We understand diversity is not necessarily something that we are currently looking for at the moment, but who knows what the future may bring. Yes, close. Yes, in the dress. One more time.
Okay, so yeah. So that brings me to, I do have one more question. This is really just for me in particular, because I really fucking hate it when the little sticks turn into paper and they come all unraveled in my mouth. Can you make the sticks plastic? I mean, it's bad enough we're going to have all that crap stuck in our teeth, but do we have to have the paper in our teeth too?
Well, so unfortunately, California regulations state that we are no longer allowed to use plastics as materials that are supposed to be going in your mouth. So it's got to be paper or silicone. And unfortunately, silicone's just too expensive and too hard to work with at that size. So we're going to have to stick with paper for now.
You got one more if you want it.
Yeah,
yes,
sure.
this man has no this man has no pulse. I just wanted to bring it up to you.
Yeah, but does he have a Tootsie Roll Pop to process? That's all that matters to. We're worried. We're worried about bottom lines here, not heart lines.
So, Disco, I know you got half of what you're selling there. Do you know kind of the gimmick about this one?
I'm guessing they're half-eaten, or they're Tootsie Roll Pops where they've actually been licked to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop.
Yes!
Perfect.
Congratulations!
Nice work, Disco. All right. And I have to give some extra props to Stevie for going all out on that.
I think I trolled on myself at the end. It was really weird.
Stevie actually literally consumed 4 Tootsie Pops during that period.
Oh my god.
Just to commit.
He's in a sugar
I
coma
mean,
now.
he was gonna anyway. You know.
It's true.
Oh my god.
I do have
just so
that
happened to
effect
be
on people from
convenient.
time to time.
All right. So what we do after every game here at the Highbrow Theater is we have our performers turn around and see if I've changed anything about the red curtain. While they're doing that, I want you guys to use your emoji wheels to vote for your favorite performer in the last game. So you use your emoji wheel, and you can find the laugh if you want Stevie, hearts if you want Zarnia, Disco's the flame. And you don't need to worry about the thumb.
I get that we have to turn around, but do you really need us to unzip too?
It is preferred. So I see a
Where's
lot
my
of
wall?
laugh if you want Stevie. Congratulations on that one.
Hey, thank you.
Nice work.
Go Stevie.
All right, next up, we have one of our newer games called Picture This. Picture This. This is where one performer presents a series of photos or slides, and the theme will be suggested by the audience. Sorry, I need to rewrite this one. And the theme will be suggested among all the other ones. The theme will be suggested by you, the audience, for the makeup of these photos. The other 3 performers are going to be in the back, and they're going to pause every time the front person looks back to describe what's going on in the slide. And they will be in different poses, making up said photo. So, Zarnia, would you like to present this one?
I haven't done it before. Yeah, I'll give it a whirl.
Perfect. All right. So all I need now on the stage,
Woo!
I gotta get my fancy picture frame out. Ding. All right. So yeah, perfect. So Zarnia, actually, yeah, either side, you just have to kind of be kind of like right in front of the frame, just to be on camera. Perfect. So
I'm on camera.
you are on camera. You are on. So we just need a, let's go with vacation, okay? A type of vacation Zarni will describe. It could be to a nonsensical place, but anywhere that you might take a vacation. Star Trek
Oh my fucking
nudist
God.
camp.
What the? Oh.
Doge is ready for his starring role.
I punched my ceiling. Oh fuck! Trying to give you this.
All right.
Oh my God.
You are.
Where did I go on vacation, Calamander?
You are at a nudist Star Trek convention.
I am at a Star Trek nudist convention. Okay.
Yes. Doge, just so you know,
Alrighty.
your head is not in the frame. You may be fully aware of that. I just wanted to let you know that.
One of there's a head in the frame, all right.
Ladies
had
and
to make
gentlemen,
our-
Trekkies alike, I am here to share with you the wonderful photos I took at the most recent Star Trek Nudie Camp convention. Oh my gosh. It was like a Betazoid wedding gone mad, I tell you. Oh, okay, so let me start with this first photo here. As you can see, we have the captain of our starship standing on the bow. They were reenacting Titanic, right? They thought it would be hilarious. So they're reenacting Titanic. His lovely wife is back there. They were kind of doing a reversal. So the captain is Rose, and then oh, Jerry's always the funny guy, right? So he's just come out of the holodeck where he is actually he thinks he's a Mugatu, so he's just enlarged himself and he's chasing everyone down and he thinks he's funny, so photobombing them. So that was hilarity ensued. Okay, but after this event, we all kind of wandered around aimlessly, and it's like you kind of forget that each other's naked, but then you realize again that everybody's naked. Oh, as you can see right here, Jerry's calling out. I don't know how he got this, but Jerry was calling out again that our captain is pointing at this guy who keeps crawling around on the floor because he's just a little shy, and so for whatever reason he thinks he's safer down there. So we get to this planet and they're reenacting this like scene from the planet. I don't know what it is about Star Trek and reenacting things. Don't get me started. But they're reenacting this scene from the planet and he can't stop laughing. And he's just lying on the floor laughing. The captain's pointing and Jerry's always there. Jerry, you just need to calm down, Jerry. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so, well, anyway, we decided to go to a theme park. And so it's really funny because you have a theme park, you have all these rides, right? When we have the best ride on the Enterprise, of course. But they decided to go on, it's kind of like the teacups at Disneyland, except you just grab your buddy and then gravity falls away and you spin around each other in like this whirlwind tunnel. And we caught this, we made this photo into a GIF. Actually, as you can see, it's on repeat. And Jerry wasn't very helpful. He didn't spin anything. He just kept flailing his arms about. But it was a good time. It was a good time. So that's pretty much it for my Star Trek vacation. But it was great. It was a great time. I highly recommend you get naked with Trekkies whenever you have the opportunity.
Oh,
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Yeah, I actually went to that and I got I had to get a lower back tattoo just to stave off any confusion. It said do not enterprise.
Yeah, it was, you know, I just wanted to say that you guys all did a great job being naked up there, but there was a little issue with some Klingons. So maybe clean that up later. All right.
he had a little bit of tribble coming out of him.
A little bit of trouble.
Perfect.
There's coffee in that nebula. Oh, wait, that wasn't a nebula. No.
Nah.
All right.
But was there
so
coffee?
Performers, go ahead
Did
and
you,
stick
about
around. We'll
this?
get our audience
What-
vote for our favorite performer in the last game.
What did you
Go
think
ahead
of my
and-
Spock?
It was long and prosperous. That's all I know. All right. I see a lot of hearts. That looks like Zarnia for that game with an unfair advantage of a
Woo!
speaking role in that game.
And also it being my first time. So I'm
Yeah.
sure they all gave me. That was my first time. I'll do better next time, but I appreciate you.
No, that was great. It is really fun to be the presenter in that game. It's just it's a pretty fun game. I like that game. All right.
great one.
So next up, we are going to play a little bit of Let's Make a Date. Let's Make a Date. Why can't I find that? There we go. So, let's make a date. This is for one performer. They are going to be the eligible single on a dating-style TV show. The other three performers are going to play wacky contestants with odd quirks assigned to them. In the end, the single guesses who each other performer's strange quirks were. I don't know if that made sense when I said it, but it certainly
You
sounded
only
like
hosted
words.
this show for a couple of years now, Calamander, you know.
Thank
It's okay,
you.
we
yeah,
understand.
You gotta
like-
be
Wh-
gentle.
He's still in training.
Whatever your salad you're spinning, you've either had too much or not enough, and I'm hoping it's not enough. So have some more salad during the next game.
Toss it if you
Oh
need.
man, yeah.
It's the
That sounds
devil's
good.
lettuce on your shoulder.
Well,
What?
you know what? We are going to get our lovely friend Doge up there on the podium for
Ooh,
Let's
I want to
Make
go
a
on a
Date.
date with
Oh.
Doge. I wanna go
Doge is
I'm
going
gonna
to
go on a
turn
date
down
with
his
Doge.
volume so he can't
I
hear
saw
the
him
props
first. Oh my
while
gosh,
I
he's
give
mine.
the
I'm
other
going
three
over here.
performers their hidden quirks or identities. Perfect.
No, you can't get on my sofa.
Pick.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
This is like picking Monopoly pieces.
I'll be in the middle. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle.
No, they've just got a Christmas card going on.
I don't get it. What's the point? No, I'm just kidding.
My
let
baby
me-
takes the morning train. She works from 9 till 5, and then she takes another home again to find me waiting for her. Are we good? We're not good. Okay.
All right. So, number one, Stevie, your hidden quirk or identity tonight is you brag about holding numerous world records. You're bragging about
okay.
holding numerous world records,
All right,
as obscure or straight-laced as you want to be.
All right.
Number two, Zarnia,
That's me. Yes.
you are you are delving into very particular clauses that you want to be contained in your upcoming marriage with Doge.
I am delving into clauses that I want to be included in my marriage to Doge.
Yes, you have very specific things that you want in a contract, and you
oh,
know you're
so
going to marry
prior
Dosh.
to
Like a prenuptial agreement.
So
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
what,
I
what
am
we're
all
saying
about
is,
the prenup. Got it.
yeah,
Rules.
a girl's
Lots of
got
rules.
needs. A girl's
Yep.
got needs. Tell him what your needs are, no matter how
I will
weirdly
tell him.
specific.
Yep. I will have some very, very weirdly specific needs.
Tell them what you want, what you really, really want.
Yep. I'm on it. All
All
right.
right. And number 3, Disco. You are an avid animal. This came from Carp, but I did modify it slightly. You are an avid animal rights activist, except for those damn dogs. So, all right. I thought it was funny. All right, Doge. Come back out here.
Hello.
All right. So we have the most singlest people we could find for you, and
Amazing.
we're gonna let you pick, and they're gonna tell you who they are when you ask them questions.
Alrighty. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Netflix's Love is Deaf, Dumb, and Blind. Today you can see we have a couple contestants up here. I'm going to ask them a couple questions just to get to know them and stuff. Contestant number 1 over there in the tie-dye shirt. I'm a big foodie. I love going out to expensive restaurants and the like. Where would you take us on our first date?
Oh, okay. So I think I actually know I think I know just the thing, because here's the thing. I don't like to bring this up a lot, but I I do hold the world record for most boring cook in the world, and so I usually like to take you back to my place, and we can have some like cheese and crackers, and maybe some whipped cream on some raisin bran, and and we'll just see where the night takes us.
That's funny enough. My nickname was Raisin Bran back in the old days. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 2. As you can see, I'm a bit of a fashion mogul. I mean, look at this outfit. This ain't no J.C. Penney outfit. I got this at Goodwill. So, contestant number 2. What shoes would you buy me? And why do you think I'd like them?
Oh, well, that's a really, really good question, because ultimately, what you would need to agree to wear would be nothing that is older than 1 month. All of your shoes should be less than a month old. And I do have a list of required brands, and those Crocs are just not going to do. But we can get to that when, after we plan on spending more time together. For sure. We'll go over that. I can go over all of that with you.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's kind of a red flag, though. You know what they say about the guy with big Crocs. All right, contestant number 3. I don't like you for some reason. I can already tell your aura is giving me negativity. It's giving doesn't want to be here. So please state your case.
Well, look, I'm just here to try and make sure that you understand that, like she mentioned Crocs, we want to make sure, like, Crocs are bad. We can't be using Crocs for things like shoes. We need to be saving those. But you know what? Hush puppies. Have you tried Hush puppies? I hear those are a very a much more sustainable sort of creature comfort that we can be using to adorn those lovely feet down there. Yeah. Definitely. I would suggest some Hush puppies.
Funnily enough, Hush Puppy was also a nickname of mine. All right, contestant number 1. Why should we go out on a date, do you think? Why are you best suited for me? I want to know.
Because I think I just might be able to provide you with the most unique experience of your life. Okay, so here's the thing. So okay. So you might have seen me in the newspaper recently, cause I know 2 in a row. I know. So so here's the thing. I hold the world record for most accidentally poisoned dogs. And we could like like Tom Lair style with the pigeons like in the park and everything. We could go around to like a dog park and clean it up a little bit, you know. And, like I got a buddy of mine who's really fucking intense on it.
That sounds enticing and dangerous, and I like that. All right, contestant number 2. I know you said you don't like crocs, but how do you feel about alligators? And would you like to go see some alligators with me?
I would love to go see some alligators with you. And actually, in the paperwork, it even allows for us each to hold a baby alligator as long as you're wearing 2 leis, a purple one and a green one, obviously, and you make me a giant Mai Tai beforehand. It's all in the paperwork. You'll see.
Alrighty. Contestant number 3. How much would it cost me to pay you to kill contestant number 2?
Well, it depends on what she's doing. Like she's talking about holding these alligators, these beautiful creatures, and as long as holding them involves releasing them out into the wild where they can go and do lovely alligator things, I mean, there's really not a price you could pay. But if she wants to do anything nice with, say, any of the canine companions, really, I'd do it for free. I mean, I need to get this out. We can't be having any puppies or dogs, like anything related. Like I hope you're not into crypto, that Doge, coin, the coin. Yeah, we can't have any of that. And not to get too personal, but there's this guy I know who used one of those names, and something about a beverage, if I remember right, Doge root beer. Doge sarsaparilla. Anyway, that guy's an asshole. I hate him, and he needs to die.
Exactly. All right, contestant number 1. Aren't you the person that was on the newspaper recently for most hot dogs shoved up their mouth?
Oh my God! Oh yes. Oh God, I hadn't really done one of these in a while, but yeah, no, here, right? Signed by Guinness, yeah, and yeah. So I got it. I mean, like some of them poked out the other end, not gonna lie, but I yes, I do like to consume a hot dog every now and then. And they also have a. And so hold like an adjacent world record. Didn't even mean to get this one. Most hot dog vendors put out of business because you're not actually supposed to have too many of those at once. And so, I'm really bad for the local economy, but it's just like, I mean, if you want to take a look.
Contestant number 1 looking very promising. All right, contestant number 2.
Hi.
Do you think you can shove more hot dogs in your mouth than contestant number 1?
You know what? I'll tell you what. If you want to put that down on paper, we can talk about it.
Alrighty, excellent. Contestant numero 3. So you mentioned hating this guy named Doge Soda or whatever. Totally not me. That's somebody else. Can you tell me why you hate this person?
Well, I mean, look, I love animals, and we ain't nothing but animals. And so I want to spend all of my time and energy just loving on the animals, but there's got to be that one
loving
outlier.
On the animals' butt?
No. No. Punctuation is important. Loving on the animals, comma, but
okay.
there's that one outlier. Yeah. Make sure when you put that in the manifesto that loving on animals, comma, but dogs, like they're I'm hearing a lot of stuff about dogs. One dog put in an orifice, that's one dog less that's out there terrorizing the world. So if we're talking hot dog eating contest or dog eating contests, or going down to that stall that's around the corner in the back alley that you don't ask what it is, you go up and say, I want one of those, trust me, it's dog.
What?
I'm all
Alrighty
for
then.
that.
You know what? I think I know enough to make an informed decision.
All right.
Alrighty.
Who do you think those people are, Doge?
Okay, contestant number 1 has been in the paper for some ridiculous world record, like every time. Just a new world record every time.
Yeah, it has numerous
you're a little too specific, but still,
world
yeah.
records that they like to brag about.
Okay, alright.
Number
Contestant
two.
number 2, you're like some Christian Grey type dominating, like, I don't know, everything you want to do is on a contract, and you're going to be making me, I don't know, stick to it. I think that's what's going on there.
Future wedding clauses.
Okay. Contestant number 3, you're like some kind of animal advocate. Maybe like okay. I don't know. I was gonna say, except for you hate dogs. Is that it?
Hey!
All right, cool.
Perfect. Hey, nice work, Doge. And finally, who would you take on a date if you?
Well, it has
just,
to
withheld
be
your head?
contestant number 1 who's fit the most hot dogs in their mouth.
I did like.
Clause put into our contract.
I wouldn't date me in this game.
I did like how the final criteria just strictly came down to how many hot dogs you can fit in your mouth.
How many
Also-
wieners can you put in your orifices?
I would just
Wait,
like
let
to
me go
quickly
check.
give props.
Hold on, I'll take pictures.
I'd like to give props to Doge for saying numero trace in an even wider way than I would. That was pure comedy gold.
That's tracist.
Oh boy. All right. Well, hey. You know what? Oh gosh. We could play a quick game of court gestures, or we could go right into scenes from the chat.
Shall we ask the audience? What does the audience want?
If you want
Next time on Improvatars.
if you want one extra game, do the laughing emoji above Stevie. If you want us to go into scenes from the chat, do the heart.
Yeah, we're doing another game.
That looks like one extra game. All right, so we will skip the vote. Actually, go ahead and just vote really quickly for your favorite performer in the last game.
Oh.
We might as well stick to our traditions.
We'll do one
So
spin.
go ahead and vote for your favorite performer, and then we'll get the next game on the road. Likes. That's Doge. Nice work, Doge. You know, it was that numero trace that really pushed you over the edge. All right, so go ahead. Let's get Doge and Zarnia out there. This game is called Court Gestures. Court Gestures. So one performer is going to improvise a gesture. We're going to start with Zarnia, as suggested by the audience. So just go ahead and do a gesture out there, and we'll have the performers go back and forth, thinking of as many new things with that same gesture as you possibly can. Okay, we've got one out there from Z-Man, basically rotating one hand all the way around.
Is this something like this? Is this what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, you weirdo.
Seeing that as the only suggestion, aside from maybe standing there quietly, we'll go with twisting your hand back and forth.
All right. Off I go. Who's?
Oh, hey there, Zarnia.
Hey,
What are you
Josh.
doing over there?
Oh, I'm trying to attract butterflies. I heard that if you swing your arm around, that they'll come and land on you. What are you doing?
I'm just cruising down the street in my 6'4". What are you doing?
I'm like
Quattro.
chain drinking. I'm chain drinking a martini. What are you doing?
I keep pouring this drink, but nothing's coming out. I think it might be out of date. What are you doing?
I'm milking cows on a conveyor belt. What are you doing?
That's talent.
I just thought I'd give an old college try at this public glory hole. What are you doing?
I'm cleaning graffiti off this wall. Nobody wanted to look at this giant penis all day. What are you doing?
Well, my doctor just came back with my midichlorian count, so I think I'm a fucking Jedi. And, whoa.
All right, Disco, bring in a new gesture. Oh boy.
Hey
Sorry,
there,
I thought that might
Disco.
be a new
What are
good
you doing?
segue.
I'm being the life of the party. What are you doing?
I don't fucking know.
Oh damn.
Oh boy.
Stevie, what are you doing?
I am trying to replace the teleprompter. What are you doing?
I'm pedaling a virtual hand bike. What are you doing?
I am trying to undo your earphones. You still haven't gotten a Bluetooth pair. What are you doing?
Oh, I'll see your earphones. Have you seen this giant cassette tape that I'm trying to wind the tape back into? What are you doing?
When Roadrunner broke his legs, I needed to manually help him for a few episodes, and so that's my job for the next little bit. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make sure this show keeps on going just long enough for us to get to the next one. What are you doing?
That got completely sideswiped by that one. What are you?
All right.
Victory is mine!
Disco, the ultimate winner of court gestures. Thank you. All right. So, lastly, we like to play this little game called Scenes from the Chat. What we do is we go into our Discord channel, which I have the link for up in the top right corner. It's way over there, tiny.cc/@Improvatars. If you want to join our Discord channel there, and I'm sorry, I'm pointing to it and realizing now that all of the audience members don't see it because it's only on the stream. I apologize. I saw like 3 people look in the corner like, where the fuck is it? I can't see it.
Once again, the devil's lettuce.
So wait, it's only on the stream? These audience members are going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sorry,
Always wanted to do
folks.
this. You're watching Improvatars.
Da, 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 da.
All right. So, so I go to our Discord channel and I go to the channel named Scenes from the Chat, and I get the best suggestions that I can find there. So I've already got a couple here coming in. Ooh, new swears that Sergius came up with while debugging his god-awful fucking program. New swears that Sergius came up with. That one's fresh, hot.
Если вы думаете, что есть еще сразу шлайл, он привязан лесу, это весело может быть.
0111001110001. I don't know.
Keep defying me, and I'm going to turn you into a VR headset.
Come on, don't you know I'm going to be your overlord someday? Dang it.
Control
Alt delete.
All
Oh yeah, I
right.
forgot. You gotta get the voice. Oh my god! Give me that emoji one more time, and I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna be your overlord. Oh my god!
All right. Next one we've got here. What astronauts say when they get off the phone with Houston? What astronauts say when they get off the phone with Houston?
I told him we were gonna do a mission. We're so high. Let's party.
Yeah, large pepperoni, olive, extra. How fucking much?
Yeah, Houston, I gotta go. Guys, I need that Discord. I need that Discord channel. I want to watch the Improvatars. Guys, can we pick it up from here? Fuck.
Oh god, that son of a bitch only calls when we have a problem.
Oh, it does have an edge, guys. It does have an edge. It does. It's flat.
All right. Oh boy. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just reading some of these. Okay, unexpected presidential debate topics. Unexpected presidential debate topics.
So here are your topics: road, island. Why is it a road? Why is it an island? Discuss.
All right, candidates, we're going to be moving into our next series of questions here. I am going to start with Marry, Fuck, Kill. No.
Now, gentlemen, there is no possible way my opponent here could fit more hot dogs in his mouth. I swear to God.
In the interest of discussing border security, why is a taco not a sandwich, but a burrito is?
Okay. And to your point, we are taking. Anybody can have Florida for 400. 400 for Florida. Can we get 500? 500. Florida. Florida. Anybody want Florida? Anybody else want Florida? 700. 800. Anything. 5.
Oh, sure. I would happily debate anyone. Who would like to debate? Who would like to debate now?
Doo-doo. America! Fuck yeah!
So the important question of the evening is: which vehicle is more important to have in Grand Theft Auto? Is the Deluxo, which is slower but more powerful and can carry more people, or should you have the Oppressor 2 MK so that you can fly solo and shoot things from a distance? I don't know, but we're gonna find out today on Presidential GTA Debate.
The American people want to know once and for all. Is this dress blue or gold?
Members of the right have been preaching now that sky is blue and water is wet. From the left side of the aisle, do you have any rebuttal?
Now, it has been a long-standing argument across American history as to whether one would prefer crunchy or smooth toilet paper. We now here have the head of the NRA.
All right, and we are going to move into our next line of questions here. If I could have the nurses fire on the life support machines of both the candidates, that would be great.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm stuck right here now.
I got Zeman all over my desk. Dang it.
Now we're here to discuss, was William Shatner or Scott Bakula the worst captain in Star Trek?
Bacula.
All right, let's see. We've got confessions you probably shouldn't bring up to the priest. Confessions you probably shouldn't bring up to the priest.
Yeah, the one the one that left the offering, the number 2. Yeah. When you gotta go.
So I thought it'd be kind of funny. At every service I've been to, I've had this yarmulke on. I'm sorry.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I truly covet thy manservant. Would you send him over to my place after he's done? Oh.
so I don't know if this is a sin, Father, but I bring a lot of cheese with me, and then I just keep getting more and more wafers, and then I throw little parties behind the church with cheese and crackers and real wine.
That's so sweet.
Hey, Father. I Hail Married your ma last night. Twice. Yeah, up top. Yeah. She said you need to call. You never do. So you might want to get on that.
Forgive me, Daddy, for I've been very, very bad.
Hold on, if we're talking those kind of sins.
Yeah, I also fingered your mom.
Jeez.
I'm a bad. I can't do that. I can't do it like you do.
Zarnia, take these rosary
That's
beads.
what she said.
Wait, so were we not supposed to drink the holy water, or?
So I got a weird one here, man. So I went to that conversion therapy camp, and it only made me stronger.
Oh man.
He can't be stopped.
Just want you to know it. When I was getting baptized in the bathtub,
Oh.
I had my period.
Oh.
Oh man.
I don't know if I should be telling you this, Father, but when you were giving your sermon earlier, I kind of had a second coming.
Oh boy. One more.
While we're on the topic of baptism, it was me that threw the toaster in the baptismal pool. I was just hoping we could have toasted communion wafers.
Yeah, I just really liked it when he shoved my head under the water.
Oh boy.
But Jesus Christ, man, it wasn't even that bad.
All right. So if rebels from Star Wars accidentally showed up to a Civil War reenactment. If rebels from Star Wars accidentally showed up to a Civil War reenactment.
I want to do this.
That's very niche.
I don't know if I
Hold on,
wanna-
who wrote that
hold on.
suggestion? Who wrote that? I need to have a chat with
The
them.
chat speaks. It's
Jesus,
Z-Man cometh. All right, go ahead.
General Grant, it's a trap.
Oh, that's a great one.
You're a little short for someone carrying a musket. That's all.
I have a bad feeling about this.
These aren't the rebels you're looking for. Move along.
Yeah, so what if we only have one black guy in our army? But he's the best
Oh.
one we have. Sorry.
I'll do it.
Let's
I'll
talk
do
about
it.
Darth Vader.
No
Let's
one's
talk
no
about
one's
Darth
gonna
Vader.
top.
Close this episode
No one's
out.
gonna top
Is this
that
where
one.
we fucking going out?
Oh shoot! Somebody's got to have another one.
Do we though? Do we have to have another one?
Nope. Nope.
Oh shoot!
Nope. That's the last word.
All right. That sounds
Welcome to
Well, hey.
Improvatars, guys.
good. Thank you for coming to my very last hosting of Improvatars. I've been Calamander. It's been real, folks. I'm gonna play our music out. We're gonna hang out a little bit after the show, and check out our merch store. Jump into the Discord. Go to the YouTube and make sure your profile's public, so I can add it to the spinner prize when we do our Quest 3 giveaway. And yeah, that's about it. So we'll catch you later. Have a good night.
Ooh, I like those rainbow hearts.
So pretty. No, aren't those?
Aren't they?
Pretty.